Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out .hack GU Last Recode on PC in 4K. So this is actually a collection of previously released games plus an additional new game for those who haven't played the previous chapters that were available on the PlayStation 2, I believe. Now I actually haven't played any of these games. I watched my girlfriend at the time play these games at least a little bit, but you know, without having much interest in the MMO genre at that time, you know, I sort of glossed over everything that happened. So this will be the first time for me playing through these. It will take obviously a while to go through all of these games. They're all full games. Although I think most folks who play a lot of JRPGs consider these sort of like half chapters, so they get done in, you know, instead of 40 hours, they'll get done in 20 hours, which I still consider a lot. But here we have Volume 1 Rebirth, Volume 2 Reminisce, Volume 3 Redemption, the new chapter, Volume 4 Reconnection. Terminal disc, I'm assuming that's special edition kind of stuff. And parody mode, which I have no idea what that is. So, that being said, let's look at our game options. Vibration, camera type, cursor memory. I guess I'll leave it off for now. You can adjust the center of the screen. But I have fixed pixels, so don't worry about that. We got our sound volume, pretty normal stuff. You can choose to have the voices be in Japanese or English. I'll go ahead and leave the voices in English. That way I don't have to talk as much. Then you can set up your controls. In this case, I'm using a Xbox One controller. And for graphic options, there's not much. I am going to leave it on UHD in full screen. I've upped up the gamma just a tad, just for YouTube. The VSync is normally off, but I'll turn it on so that we don't get any screen tearing. And then this is all you get. You get high for anti-aliasing, shadows, and texture filtering. Those are as high as it goes. Obviously, we probably want to start with the first game, so let's go for it. Ooh, cheat mode. Recommend those who play .hack. Oh, for those who want to enjoy the story. Wow. This most recommended for those who play .hack to you, or for those who want to enjoy the story. At the start of the game, levels, weapon skills, and affection will be maxed for Haseo and all allies. You'll begin with the best equipment. You will have the maximum amount of GP and Gem Spheres. You have a large stock of healing and other useful items. As such, it is not recommended for first-time players. Also, cheat mode will not remain active if you carry over your data. Oh, I guess I do want normal mode then. Well, that sucks. Just let me cheat. I only care about the story.
Wow, this is cool.
Hey! Hey, you! You, the adept rogue! Yeah, you! I'm talking to you! So, I take it this is your first time playing this game.
Yeah, I just finished installing it to my PC.
Well, if you wish, we will be honored to show you around.
Huh?
I am sure you would like to become well acquainted as soon as possible.
Just say yes and come along with us. I promise you won't regret it.
All right, it is decided then. Here, I'll hand you my member address.
Acquired Eoten's member address. Acquired Asta's member address.
Member addresses are short email addresses that you can only use in the world. Short mail allows you to instantly send and receive messages from any player online in the world.
You can only invite people that you have member addresses for to join into your party.
All right, so let's open the menu.
Let's wide open it. I'm pressing Y, jerks. Select party.
This is a list of all the people who have a member address.
Choose our names from the list and press A. Added Eoten and Asta as members. Type the party? Yeah, sure. Sending short mail, please wait 1 moment.
Okay, let's have some fun.
I believe you've forgotten me. I am honored to lend you my sword.
Okay, great. Now your party is complete. Remember, you can only invite people logged into the world.
Enough with the formalities. Should we go on to your first adventure?
Head to the save shop before going on an adventure. Talk to the save shop clerk and choose save from the menu to save your progress in the game. After the preparations are complete, use the Chaos Gate to go on the adventure.
This is a transporter called the Chaos Gate. Players can use this to travel from the root town to other locations. Choose Warp menu. In the world, all locations except for root towns, fields, and dungeons are called areas.
You can warp to these areas by combining 3 words at the Chaos Gate.
These words determine the type of area, monster strength, and so on. All right, let's try out the word selection. Choose area word from the menu.
Select area word.
This is where you input the words. The thing at the top is the word plate. You combine the 3 words in here to create the area you want to go. The gyro at the left of the screen shows your current stock of words. You can get more words by getting information from other players, emails, and forums. Okay, why don't you give it a try? Let's start with the first word. Choose courageous from your stock.
Select courageous. That's all I have. Select engaging. Select daydream.
Okay, now you can go to your first area. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. See the mark left of the area word? That's a server symbol. It indicates the server you're currently in. Right now, it's showing triangle for Delta. So, as you can see, we are all in the Delta server.
If it's a different server, you'll go to another area even with the same area word. Pay attention to the server symbol when invited to an area by a friend.
If you want to know more, just check out some of the forums. All right, then we're off to Delta Courageous Engaging Daydream. So, we've all been transported to a field.
Open your map to take a look at the layout.
Go ahead and press the back button. That's what I'm doing, jerks. Can you let me do it?
This is the area map. Use this screen to check current position, mission info, and any other information you may need.
First, let's take a look at what our mission is. Go ahead and press A.
This is our mission.
Collect the number of signal francs required for this area, currently in position 03.
Missions are basically, well, I guess they're sort of like our objective for the area. It looks like this is a collection mission.
We must collect 3 symbol fragments and make our way to the Beast Temple.
The symbol fragments are in treasure chests found on the altars. The altars are protected by monsters, so the only options are to open the treasure without being seen. Or defeat the monsters first, then open the treasure.
These are the altar icons. I suggest we first head to each of these icons and open the treasure chests.
Now, this is the icon for the Beast Temple, which is our final destination.
Okay, now that we've confirmed what our mission is, let's be on our way.
Wait up, Asta. You forgot one more thing.
Use this transporter to return to town after completing the area's mission. It's also got a healing function called Platform Rest, which you can use once in the area. Use it when you're low on HP and SP.
Okay, this time let's really get going.
If you're unsure where the Beast Temple or the altars are, just press back to check the map. That's...
Nice! We found an altar already.
Perform a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar without being seen, and press A when the target or cursor appears. Good. Now press A for a surprise attack.
Slow!
Once the battle begins, the battle area spreads out like this. The battle area is surrounded by the battle fence, so it's virtually impossible for anyone to escape.
The only way to escape from a battle is with an item called a smoke screen.
Asta and I don't have one right now, so we'll have to fight it out.
Approach an enemy and hit A repeatedly.
Hey, you're not too bad.
Not so difficult, huh?
Hold down A and release when the gauge is full. Charge attacks are effective against enemies that are guarded.
Yeah, keep it up.
That's it. Just continue fighting like that.
Controls for attacking. Regular attacks A. Combo attacks tap A repeatedly. Charge attack is hold down A. Controls for guard and guard B is the B button. Other controls push on L3.
Well, that's that, I guess.
Sometimes the treasure chests on top of the altars will contain symbol fragments needed to open the Beast Temple. Remember to search the treasure chests after defeating the monsters around the altars. Collect the symbol fragments by opening all the treasure chests on altars. The symbol fragments are used to open the temple gate. Search the treasure chest on top of the altar. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you that. Open the treasure chest. Acquire the first symbol fragment. Head for the next altar to the east. Check the map for directions.
All right, we found another altar. I'll teach you about using skills to attack.
To perform a surprise attack by approaching the monsters around the altar without being seen, and press A when the target cursor appears. In case you missed that the first time.
This'll be quick.
The regular and combo attacks are just simply normal attacks. Skills enable you to do much more damage to your enemies.
Skills are powerful attacks that require SP to perform skill points to perform. Press Y to open up the main menu and select skill to open up the skill list. The skill trigger is a shortcut before performing skills. Press right button to open the skill trigger menu.
Okay, what you see here is the skill trigger menu. Do you see the 4 panels? You can press the button that corresponds to each panel to execute the different arts.
Now try it out by using the arts. Gale Blade.
Gale Blade!
All right, perfect.
The skill trigger is not just a shortcut.
It can also be used to stop enemy attacks, or it can be used to interrupt one of your own.
Aren't you forgetting something important, EO10? There is an even more important use for the skill trigger.
Of course I haven't forgotten. You're talking about Rengeki, right?
Rengeki is an advanced skill attack with an increased amount of inflicted damage. To perform Rengeki, use a skill attack when an enemy is surrounded by a blue and purple ring. It appears when continuously inflicted with damage. Attack the enemy until it is surrounded by blue and purple rings. Gale Blade.
Gale Blade!
Favorite action is triggered when Rengeki is used or other conditions are met. It raises the morale of the party members and will allow you to execute more powerful attacks. Conditions for favorite action may vary with each party member.
There you go.
Very well. Shall we let him play as he wishes?
That's a good idea. All right, Haseo, it's all up to you now.
Trigger gauge will appear above a player's head when the trigger skill is used. It is not possible to use items or skills until the gauge fills up and right button appears.
Gale Blade!
Well, that's that.
Search treasure chest on top of the altar. Ah, yeah, okay, great, thanks. Oh boy, it just assumes you're a complete moron in this game. This is the final altar. Remember what Eotens and Asta have taught you and acquire the item inside the treasure chest.
We got him.
So that's it, huh?
The symbol fragments have started to shine. Symbol fragments joined together. Acquire judge's symbol.
Yeah, awesome job. All right, let's finish off by heading for the Beast Temple.
Okay, now use the map to check your position, just like we taught you.
Yeah, boy, look at them polygons and draw distance. There's some cutting-edge stuff right there. Actually, the fact that it looks this good, even remastered, is pretty impressive. The PlayStation 2 had a really odd resolution, which loved to add aliasing to your image. Hey, where are you going? I was gonna save, but okay. Be a jerk about it.
This is a statue of Folset, the god of law. We just call it the Beast statue. But I think in the game's story, it's supposed to be an important god or something. You see that treasure box? That's the offering to the Beast statue. There's a rare item inside of that you can only get in this area.
Go ahead and open it, Haseo.
You sure?
Go ahead, you're still a noob. You need all the help you can get.
Dry gear.
Thanks. What the?
The items in the treasure chest are your rewards.
Yes, and our reward is you.
I love taking out these pathetic noobs. It's really quite fun. Face it, an idiot like you isn't qualified to play this game.
Hey, hold on. I thought you said I could kill this one. Don't you remember? After all, this is my reward!
How does that happen in an online game? Well, whatever.
Nice try, dear.
How pathetic.
Well, what do you expect from a noob who's just logged in for the first time?
Ugh, come on, say something already.
Hello?
I swear, just pretend to be their friend, and they fall all over themselves to let you PK them. Hey, you're still around, aren't you, kid? Huh? What the?
Ah, yes, the pixel trails. Very PlayStation 2. Praise.
Welcome to the world.
Eight months later. 8 months later? Oh. Well, the subtitle's correct.
Please help me!
Dot hack to you.
What an idiot. Ha!
The terror of death! It's Aseo! The PKK!
What? I'm surprised. I didn't think you'd be that strong. I guess this means that the rumor about you killing 100 PKers wasn't a lie after all. Hey, come on, don't look at me like that. Here, let me apologize. So just take it easy, calm down, and die!
Do you know Tri-Edge?
What did you say?
He's a legendary PK shrouded in blue fire. They say players that get killed by him never come back to the game.
Huh? Oh, come on now. Don't tell me you actually believe that crap. Those old forum fairy tales. So, you think you can go up against me, the Great Bordeaux, and just walk away like nothing happened?
Yeah, I think I can.
Volume 1, Rebirth.
So it's you. You, the character that stinks of death. The terror of death. You're the PKK, Haseo. Players who kill other players are disgraceful. And I agree it's terrible how PKs can just strut around the world so easily these days. But is it right that you PKKs have chosen to use brute force to stop them?
I don't have time for this. Not now.
You have no authority, and it earns you nothing. So why? I am the leader of Moon Tree's Unit 2. My friends call me Sakaki, and I'm afraid I cannot overlook your actions.
Did you say Moon Tree? What's that? The name of a guild? Sorry, Sakaki, but I've already got enough friends. Thanks.
Do you always interrupt people like that? You know, Sakaki wasn't finished talking to you yet.
Shino.
Atali, do you know this person?
No?
Atali.
It's not unusual to meet players with similar characters in an online game like this. Just a case of mistaken identity.
Hey, you. Why don't you just... Huh? A text message. Delta Hidden Forbidden Waterfall. Waiting at RK Keln. But who sent it? Ovan!
Just hold on a moment. Why don't you stop acting like a complete fool? Remember what you PKKs are trying to do. If you succeed, you'll be no different from the PKs themselves.
Ovan!
It's been a long time, Haseo. Or maybe I should call you the Terror of Death. You've gotten quite strong, a lot stronger than you were back then.
Well, I was forced to become stronger, thanks to you. You, where have you been?
Haseo, always the reliable one. I knew I could count on you.
When the Twilight Brigade broke up, why didn't you come then? What have you been doing the last 6 months?
I was busy. It was such a small seed. I needed to find out what was growing inside. And there was only one way to find out. That's why I decided to raise it.
You raised it? What are you talking about, Ovan?
I'm speaking figuratively.
When you suddenly disappeared, we all just... Why did you disappear like that? After that, Shino...
Haseo, do you want to know about Tri-Edge?
Wait, you know Tri-Edge?
6 months now, and Shino hasn't come back to the world since Tri-Edge killed her. Meanwhile, the real-life Shino is lying in a coma, and no one seems to know the reason why. Tri-Edge, he is not a normal PK.
So you knew about Shino?
Yes, but that's all that I know. But if you were able to find Tri-Edge, you might learn something about Shino's coma. You may also learn more about what really happened that day. And if you were somehow able to defeat Tri-Edge,
then maybe Shino would come out of the coma.
If my information is correct, he will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
The scene of the crime? You mean...
Delta Hidden Forbidden Holy Ground. The place where Shino was killed.
Gran's Cathedral. Yes, finally. I'll get my chance. I swear I'll bring Shino back. I'll do it, Ovan!
Yes. You and I. We're the only ones who could possibly bring her back.
We're the only ones. Ovan?
I'll meet you at the Holy Ground. There are some things I must do. He will be back today, at the scene of the crime.
Tri-Edge is coming here.
They say there used to be a statue of a girl here.
A girl?
That's right. She was called Aura.
I wonder, why'd she disappear?
Who knows? Maybe she just lost her interest. Lost hope for this world.
What's that sound? Is that Tri-Edge? You bastard! Damn. What the hell? What the hell are you? This guy killed Shino. It's not over yet!
Reboot complete.
Huh? What the? I was fighting Tri-Edge, but then...
Continue processing.
Damn it, I can't remember.
System reformatting complete.
Huh? I don't remember doing that. Reformatted? What's going on? What about my emails?
Mail data not found.
Huh? What the hell? I would never delete these. They're all gone? Even the emails I got from Shino. Everything's been reformatted. What the hell is going on?
You have one new email.
An email? Fine, let's take a look.
There's a new email.
Ovan?
There are two paths before you. One of these will lead to safety and shame. It is a path where you give up the world and never log in again. The other path leads to peril and pride. It is a path where you continue the world and resume your search for the truth. Let me be blunt. The latter path is torturous and will threaten both your mind and body. Once you have chosen it, there will be no turning back. If you still choose to walk this path, then there will come a time when you and I will meet again in the world. When the time comes, I will once again say this to you. Welcome to the world.
Trial and truth. Whether or not I should quit the world? You should know better, Ovan. I'm gonna go back to the world. And then, I'm gonna get Shino back, no matter what!
Let's see, news. R2 breaks the 12 million mark. Thanks to the support of its many fans, the world will celebrate its 10th anniversary this year. CyberConnect Japan, herefore referred to as CC Corp, today announced that the online RPG, The World R2, will reach 12 million copies in sales worldwide. Okay, there's a bunch of stuff to read. Damn, I'm not gonna read all that. Not initially, at least. Community Forum, The World. Existence of PK system. Can I get Ohm Shell? Crimson versus movie player. Accessories. Data manager. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. I'm watching Dot Hack GU on PC. Enjoy it. I know it's a bit of a dead franchise, but I think there is another Dot Hack coming out as far as an anime goes, and I think the manga is still continuing to run. So we'll see how this all works out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.